It's hard to see what's best for yourself when you're invested in a relationship. It's not always easy to remember who you are and what you want. You can start to lose yourself and forget to make yourself and your happiness a priority. We all want to feel safe, loved, and happy in our romantic relationships, because isn't that the point? But sometimes red flags of a bad relationship aren't glaringly obvious. Pay attention to these signs of a toxic relationship. Number 1, they blame you for everything. A telltale sign that someone is emotionally unstable is not taking responsibility for their actions. If your partner is constantly blaming you for every hiccup in the relationship, it's a sign that they aren't mature enough to accept when they've done something wrong. Even when something is clearly their fault, they'll do everything they can to twist the situation and manipulate you into thinking that you're to blame. Number 2, they make you feel bad about yourself. An emotional psycho is a pro at bringing other people down. They'll criticize everything from your job and your hobbies to your actions and your appearance. They could care less about hurting your feelings. In fact, they purposely say things to make you upset because they're so miserable on the inside that they project their feelings onto you. Number 3, criticism and contempt. No one is perfect, and the closer you become with someone, the more conspicuous his or her imperfections will become. There's nothing wrong with criticism that comes from a positive place. When criticism is used as a channel to express contempt or disdain for someone else, it can make the other person feel unvalued and worthless. It's hard for a relationship to come back from that. Number 4, they control who you talk to. A common manipulation tactic of an emotional psycho is to control who you talk to and who you spend time with. They try to limit your communication with your friends and family members because they want to be the center of your world. Once they make you believe you can't possibly survive without them, they have full control. Number 5, they provoke arguments. An emotional psycho provokes arguments in order to get an emotional reaction from you. They constantly do things that make you doubt your own sanity. Since the beginning of your relationship, you might feel like you've apologized and cried more than you ever have. That's because of the constant guilt trips your partner takes on you. Their emotional psychosis has literally drained the life out of you, and you're left wondering how it happened. Number 6, you're not yourself. Change will happen regardless. When you're in a relationship, even if you both change, you should be going in the same direction. If your relationship changes you, it should only make you a better version of yourself. If you feel like you're losing yourself or you don't recognize who you are anymore, it's not healthy. Number 7, you're always the one going back. The frequent pattern of breaking up and getting back together is by itself a huge red flag and unhealthy for any relationship. When you're the one always running back and the only one apologizing when things are toxic. Healthy relationships are about compromise and taking responsibility for your part.